This afternoon, the U.S. passed another grim, tragic milestone. More than 1 million in the nation have been confirmed infected with coronavirus, and the death toll in the United States from coronavirus now stands at 57,000.
The U.S. has the most cases of COVID-19 and the most deaths.
As hospitals around the country work around the clock to treat COVID-19 patients.
Emergency rooms have morphed into the front lines in the war against COVID-19.
The U.S. needs to test 5 million people a day by early June to safely begin reopening.
Why aren't you in the hospitals? We're overrun. We can't find people to help. Why are you even here? Disgusting!
Our new normal does not mean that we will sacrifice our freedoms for our safety.
We want to go back to work.
Did they cite you first, or did they just put you in handcuffs?
They didn't cite me, no.
So they just put you in handcuffs?
Yes,
what's the government code?
Come on.
No.
Not one state has met reopening guidelines laid out by the Centers for Disease Control. The number of daily infections and deaths remains stubbornly high, and testing rates too low.
On Friday, the president tweeted some states needed to be, quote, liberated.
If you jump the gun and go into a situation where you have a big spike, you're going to set yourself back.
Have a permit. Why don't you go arrest the criminal scum? Why don't you go arrest the criminal scum taking everyone's rights?
It's inevitable that we will have a return of the virus, or maybe it never even went away. When it does, how we handle it will determine our fate.
Looking at the news today, you will read some pretty depressing headlines. We're in the middle of a global pandemic. This is something that a lot of us haven't experienced before, which makes it more scary. In November of 2019, the first case of COVID-19, known as the coronavirus, was discovered in China and has quickly made its way to the US, infecting over 900,000 US citizens. Scientists are working on a cure, but until then, we need to do our part and stay inside. We need to flatten the curve, meaning staying away from one another will slow the spread of the coronavirus and give us the time needed to develop said cure. Don't look at this time of separation as a bad thing. Use the extra time productively. Here are a few ideas on how to survive quarantine. In your newfound time, you could read a book series that's been sitting on your bookshelf collecting dust for the past few months. Clean. Finally see your floor that's been hiding under your clothes for weeks on end. Reorganize your clothes. Dig into your junk closet. Your junk closet being that place that you put things to get them out of the way. Yeah, sort that out. It's easier to clean when you throw on one of your favorite tunes. Speaking of music, find new music. Branch out in your taste and find a genre that maybe didn't catch your interest before. Craft. Explore your creative side. Work on projects that maybe you've procrastinated on. Work on new ones. Find DIY projects on Pinterest. Make masks. If you leave your house for any reason, it is suggested that you wear a mask. There are multiple YouTube videos like this one shown that show you different ways to make a mask from home instead of using medical grade masks that should be used for the hospitals. Focus on you. Take this time to slow down and work on your self-care. Take a warm, relaxing bath. Do your nails. Try a new hairdo. On second thought, don't try a new hairdo. Leave it to the professionals. Give yourself a facial. Meditate. Exercise at home. Try new yoga poses. Write snail mail. Reconnect with family and friends that you might have lost contact with. We're going through this together, so it's a good idea to reconnect with them and see how they're doing in this ordeal. Work on a puzzle. Learn how to play an instrument. Start a journal. Teach yourself a foreign language. Bake. Try new recipes. Try new makeup looks. Rearrange your furniture. Feng shui and all that. Scroll through social media. Sleep. Dance around your house. Play video games. Scroll through social media again. Play with your pets. Even if they'd rather not be bothered. Watch television. Binge watch that Netflix series that you've been procrastinating on. Try out a new show that you would never think of watching. Although it's depressing, keeping up to date with what's happening around the world can keep you in the know. It also means that you can be one of the first to know when things start to make a turn for the best. Hopefully this guide gave you a couple ideas of what you can do to occupy your time in this quarantine. I know that this is a hard time. I know that you had plans this year, but this is a serious issue happening in the world today. And although it doesn't seem like much, you are saving lives by staying home. Even though we are separated, we need to be unified as this passes. Stay strong, stay sanitized, and stay home.